Hello everyone, welcome back to our latest episode of Worldless. In the last episode, we have hunted every enemy we could. So now we will do a bit of a cleanup to get every single bone we have left behind, while also going to fight a secret boss. Before we do the main boss and do the Path of Pain, not the main boss, like the final opponent, it's much more of a spectacle, if I would say. However, I still think it's an amazing fight. Let me check. Okay, so we have this area and from the other side that we need to get. Simple as. Now we are going back to these areas of food to generally just go back and get, like, I think we only have left like 4 bones, 5 little bones, something like that. Just simple stuff. If I'm correct, this path, there should be a path close by that should be like closed because we didn't open it. Oh yeah, thank God. Alright. Let's see, maybe it's here that's closed up? No, not here. But it is here, right? Something along the lines. Right, so we're still in the middle. Where could he be? We did this. Oh, no, we actually didn't. Or we did. Because this is for the leaves. No, yeah, I think we... Oh, crap. I think we did do this. I'm not being crazy. Just to be safe. Yeah. Because I thought the flowers would not sprout up if you haven't done that already, so... Okay. It can be kind of difficult to know where they are, but I think it should not be that much of an issue if I try my best. Behind the waterfall, we already got it. And we're doing a loop now. Okay, well, maybe it's not down here, maybe it's up there. Because we arrived early and maybe I forgot to get that. So let's check. Maybe, oh yeah, it's right here. There we go. Perfection, we just had to use the orange guy to get it. Now let's try to go deeper. So we can try to go to that point and generally get the other one. If we do it fast enough, we should be able to do a couple of secrets and achievements. Even the ending of the game. However, just because we do the end of the game does not mean that the game is over, because I will try to get every single bone, because the boss fight that you get in that green area is the toughest thing ever, and there are 2 achievements related to it that you need to do. So if you do that boss fight, you get a new ability as well. You get the... here. Oh, that was a bit of a lag spike. You get this ability here that you clearly do not know what it is. And you unlock the enemy rush. But also, that boss has a special ability that he uses in like one of the final parts of the battle that he charges up, and you need to defeat him before he does said attack. It's kind of difficult because you need like to play almost perfectly to do that. However, I still think it's pretty cool in a lot of ways. Let's go from here because I think from here is easier. Let's doing a bit of a cleanup. Now, when this game is over, I will try to think about what other games I could play. So, you know, for you guys, I could try to play something different. I already said before that Another Corpse Treasure is on my list of games. However, I fear that the game may have a bit of a like lag problems, because I feel that way with Grime and well a bit of with Worldless, because both are very heavy games to be honest. But in my it was just here. There we go. But I will try, and if it doesn't be that great, I will use low graphics because I feel like the game is much better in whatever graphics you play as. Because let's be honest, it's not a AAA game. It would not be that bad to like play with a low setting of graphics. I play with low setting of graphics in Grime and it doesn't feel that bad, to be honest. Like, I understand people that like playing higher graphics, but I feel like it can become, at some point it becomes redundant. That's my issue with it. Like, to the point that you can like see every single hair strand on the hand of a character. Like, come on, this is how you know you're going to fun. Now that we can go back, and just to be safe, we can try to go find what we have left behind. So we finished basically every area. Now let's go back to our first area, this one right here, and get the two little tallies and little bones that we have left behind. If we do that, I will go fight a secret boss in... Okay, so there is one right here, right at the beginning. Have I not gone up here? Maybe. Let's see. Maybe I actually haven't. No, there is the enemy here that we have fought. So where could be a little bone? It's not in this gigantic circle. Oh, maybe it's just like to the far left. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was just down here. Oh, great. See, it's sometimes simple that because I know where to go, I don't care much about exploring because I know what is and where is something and where isn't. So sometimes I completely just forget. It's simple as. Now let's go back down here to the place where we fell. And there must be a little bone around here. Maybe down here? Doesn't seem like it. This is how we got the dash. You know, it feels kind of a shame that, for example... Oh, there we go. Yeah, great! That's an achievement done. We got a lot of time in our hands. You know, it feels kind of a shame, to be honest, that, like, the orange guy doesn't have much movement ability. He has the grab and the double jump, and the blue gal has the dash and the running on water sprinting. So I just feel like her movement in general is a lot better because of those things about, you know, the fact that she can run really fast and she can do dashes. But I feel like he is more consistent in many ways, in the sense that you have a lot more control on where you want to go because it's as simple as a single extra jump. So in my humble opinion, I think they both complement each other really well, which is something the devs clearly wanted, and well, they excel at it. This is a hidden gem that I can try to play more if you guys ever want me to like make a series about challenging myself, like making a challenge of only defeating enemies that has like the full bar of like absorption. So if I try to defeat any enemy, I will need to get them a full bar, which is kind of impossible because there are a couple of enemies that if you try that, they will probably just die. But I could try that just for funsies because, you know, content. It's simple as. And well, I could always try to do that. Now we will be we'll be getting the secret fight that you can get. It's nothing that special, and it's right here. Let's go through it. So you can see all these pillars, and there's that like lens in the middle. So if you interact with this again, instead of hearing the lore again, you will be sent here. Right at the middle of where that lens struck. And him. You know what to hit him and with what because of the way the crystals are moving. So yeah, and you need to come always. So now they are moving in a square, you need to use a square guy, but my health is waning down, and yeah, you need to find it fast. What is it that you desire? So some attacks you start to see will become... Okay, magic works. Okay, so I need to use magic this time. You can't dodge this. Okay, they broke another barrier. Now it's a circle. Okay, maybe the X. There we go. It's a lot more of a puzzle than an actual fight. And that's it. That's an achievement. He's as simple as a secret boss that you just kill. It's a simple secret because I don't think it impacts the game in any way, shape, or form, to be honest. It's just a secret. A bit of a puzzle, to say the least. And now, we are back here. So, since we are back here, let's go back to you. And let's end this game. There is no secret ending in this game. Unfortunately so, because the ending feels kinda bad. It's not a happy one. But at the same time, I don't think it's... I feel very neutral about this ending, about like what it means. But still, we fought one guy that was a lance, a spear. But look at all of these. Those spears were meant to hit the creations, and those really guys, how many of them were? Maybe the bones are left behind of them, you know, they have those little hands at the base. But now, we face against the creators themselves. They talk something we cannot understand. Whatever we do doesn't seem to even bother them. It seems they want to talk to us, but... well... we can speed up the fights if we just try to interact with them, try to talk back. Yet we Now, we prepare something. We can try to stop them, but as you saw, we can't do even anything with them. Nothing happens. And now, well, it's our turn. The orange guy tries to stop us, then block the attack, and when we get back, it's in the state. They break apart. Can't fight them, can't do anything. Doesn't matter. We are mere warriors that are trying to fight a god. Our attacks may hit them, but clearly doesn't work. Every single part of our history being erased. We can't even try to. Nothing happens. We can't absorb them. We can now hit them, but now nothing is left of us, of our friends, of everything. But something brings us a bit of hope. We can try. And with that, we tried something out of the box. We have become one with those gods. As we slowly come back to our old partner, we know what we must do. We know full well what we have to. We have to do it. I have decided to skip because that scene always, you know, as you guys are seeing, it can be kinda... It's way too heavy on my computer. and that's why I also went silent, because I knew that my audio would be kind of cut off. So, No Name Studios, you made a great game, and I wish I could see so much more of it. They have a Twitter, by the way, if any of you guys want to see it and see what they do. They make like plushies of the characters, and they sell a bit of a merch as well. Worldless is a game that was released, if I correct, like 2 years ago, and still one of the greatest games I have ever played. So with this with this magnificent ending, I will bid you all farewell. In our next episode, I will try to go through that path of pain and show you the fight against the strongest enemy in the game. And also, if we have time, I will also try to do the enemy rush. So yeah, I bid you all goodbye, and thank you all so much for watching, and that's it. Goodbye. Like, share, subscribe, and if you guys know I always say this, but any comments will be addressed in the next couple of episodes, because sometimes I record things like in a bundle and it's just production stuff. We have everything, the word is clean. Goodbye.